For the first time in a long damn while, Iranian officials directly contradict the supreme leader. Yesterday, the supreme leader issued a statement from his bunker, claiming the U.S. strike on Iranian facilities failed and caused no significant damage. Hours later, Iran's foreign minister publicly declared on state TV the nuclear facilities suffered bad damage. We dive into this mess to figure out why disagreement brews in Iran, how much damage the B-2 bombers dealt to the nuclear facilities, and what the supreme leader plans next, starting with his latest words. They attacked our nuclear facilities, a matter independently worth pursuing for prosecution in international courts. But they failed to do anything significant. The President of America greatly exaggerated. It became clear he needed this exaggeration. The Islamic Republic delivered a hard slap to America's face by attacking one of its key bases in the region, Al Udeid Air Base, and inflicted damage. The Supreme Leader's speech, it doubles as propaganda for Iranian citizens. He claimed Iran slapped the United States hard by hitting the U.S. base in Qatar, framing the attack as a total victory. He added Iran won a 12-day war against Israel, calling it a massive humiliation for the United States and, suggesting that without U.S. intervention, Israel would have just crumbled. But he skipped mentioning that Iran gave the U.S. a heads up before striking the Qatar base, avoiding escalation. The attack aimed to score a symbolic win for the Iranian people, showing Iran refuses to surrender. This speech really hammers this point home. Iranian citizens never see Trump's tweets or this video. Foreign media inside Iran can cover events, but, well, they can't broadcast internally. Reports from BBC and Sky News get recorded in Iran yet stay unseen by Persians, airing overseas only. A law in Iran enforces this on all foreign media, British, American, Russian, or Chinese alike. The real shock hits hours after the Supreme Leader's speech aired on state TV. Iran's foreign minister went on for an interview and confirmed the U.S. strikes dealt bad and serious damage to the nuclear facilities, directly opposing what the Supreme Leader claimed earlier. Iran's foreign minister Abbas Araghchi spoke on Iranian state TV and he pretty much undermined what the Grand Ayatollah said. He admitted that significant damage was, in fact, done to Iran's nuclear program. I must say the damage is excessive and serious, but for the inspectors to visit is a decision to be made, and in my opinion, in accordance with the law of the parliament, the Supreme National Security Council should make this decision. Araghchi also pushed back against President Trump and said there are no plans for talks between Iranian and U.S. representatives. The Guardian Council of Iran just passed a measure banning cooperation with the UN nuclear watchdog, the IAEA. The IAEA's Director General, he warned that this move puts Iran outside international law. The foreign minister undermining the Supreme Leader on state TV, that marks a big fucking deal. You just wouldn't have seen this before. It hints at maybe an evolution toward modernization. Someone actually assessing the situation practically instead of just spouting the usual loud, warlike statements Iranian leaders usually favor. Even in Iran's theocracy, where the supreme leader picks ballot box players, factions clash over managing this shitstorm. Hardliners align with the supreme leader, pushing total defiance, refusing to look weak to the Iranian people. They deny damage from Israeli or U.S. strikes, fearing it loosens their power grip. Technocrats, including Foreign Minister Araghchi, favor realism. He recognizes the nuclear program's damage, keeping diplomatic doors ajar. Araghchi indirectly nodded to future negotiations, saying no talks happen until Iran assesses the nuclear facility's damage. Once done, Iran might open to nuclear talks, possibly seeking compensation or sweet terms in a new deal. Admitting damage boosts their shot at benefits like billions in cash or sanctions relief. Smart play, but the foreign minister airing this on state TV right after the supreme leader's speech screams turf war. Both factions battle for Iran's future influence, and time reveals the winner. Now, the actual damage assessment stirs shit in the United States. President Trump tweeted the U.S. strikes totally obliterated the Iranian nuclear facilities. Nobody knew for sure how much damage hit, but dropping 12 80,000-pound bunker busters implies the site's toast. Intelligence agencies now assess the damage with satellite intel and ground sources, deciding if another strike is needed. A leaked restrike report, made fast after the strike, landed with CNN. It suggested with low confidence the US strikes didn't fully destroy the facility. The New York Times ran their own report, skipping the low confidence part, claiming the nuclear site still stands. Social media ran wild with this provocative bite. The Department of Defense held a press conference yesterday morning, sharing mission planning details but not the full damage assessment. The mission took 15 years to plan. 2 bunker buster and bunker experts, unnamed for classified reasons, crafted Operation Midnight Hammer. The Defense Threat Reduction Agency, or DTRA, led the charge, studying Iran's Fordow facility since 2009. 2 DTRA officers obsessed over its geology, construction and systems, developing the GBU-57 to kill it. In June 2025, the president ordered the B-2s to strike. The press conference revealed initial satellite analyses including mine, fucked up. Ventilation shafts, not bunker buster entry points, got hit first to remove concrete caps, then 5 MOPs slammed the main facility through the middle shaft, nailing a 3-meter hole from 50,000 feet. The final damage assessment waits, but Israeli intel says the facility is pretty much destroyed. The Iranian foreign minister and US officials echo this. Updates come when more drops. This is the raw, unfiltered rundown. Shit's wild, and I'm keeping you posted. Hit subscribe if you want more. Peace out.